By the end of this video, you're gonna have a 5-step blueprint. And if you simply implement these 5 steps, you're gonna be able to gain 1,000 followers on TikTok quicker than you could have ever imagined. And right now, 1,000 followers is all you need to get monetized. In fact, I just helped this creator do it, this creator do it, and this creator do it. And you can get the same exact results so long as you don't deviate from this 5-step plan. First and foremost, you need to make sure that you are not shadow banned on TikTok. And TikTok just made it easier than ever for you to be able to figure this out. All you have to do is go into TikTok Studio and you're going to see account check. If you click on that, it's going to go through the health of your account, and essentially you're going to be able to see whether or not TikTok is suppressing your content. If you don't have any violations in there and they come back and say that your account is in great health, well then you're probably creating content that's in the wrong format, on the wrong topics, or maybe you could even be messing up your length. But don't worry, because I'm going to share with you exactly how you can change those things just a little bit. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you want to go quicker on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms. If you have any questions about anything growing on TikTok, please leave a comment below and I'll get back to every single comment. On top of that, I just created a free TikTok growth course. You can get it at the pinned comment below. It's going to share with you things like the best time to post and the best hashtags to use, because unfortunately, I'm not going to have time to cover those things in this video. What are you waiting for? It's literally 100% free. Just go to the pinned comment below. So step number 2, after you've made sure that you're not shadow banned on TikTok, is making sure that 50% of the content you're creating on TikTok is trying to rank for search. And that's for a very specific reason, because people are coming to TikTok and doing social searching more than they're going to search engines now. So back in the day, people would go to Google, they'd go to YouTube, but now people are actually searching for things on TikTok and Instagram, especially the younger generation. So you need to make sure that you're showing up there so that you can get views and followers 24/7. Because if you're just doing trending content on TikTok, you might get views for a month or so. But if you rank for search on TikTok, you're gonna get views for a really long period of time. And on top of that, this is gonna get you the followers that you actually want. Because if you rank for search, you'll be able to sell people something, you'll be able to answer their question, and ultimately, you're gonna be able to provide them with a lot more value than just trying to make somebody laugh. But this probably has you wondering exactly how you can rank for search and where you can see what people are searching for on TikTok. So when it comes to ranking for search, you need to do 3 essential things. First and foremost, whatever search term you're trying to rank for needs to be in your description. It needs to be in your hook of your video. If it's not in the first 3 seconds, well then TikTok isn't going to think that you're actually answering the question. On top of that, it needs to be showing up in the transcript of the video. And then the final thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is actually just answering the question or answering whatever they're searching for immediately. For example, if somebody is searching for the best hip hop music and you don't go straight into that immediately, well guess what? You're not going to be capturing their attention. Or if they're searching for LeBron James's latest basketball shot and you just have yourself on the screen in the beginning of the video, they're going to swipe away, because whatever they're actually searching for needs to be the thing that you're delivering on immediately. If you do not deliver immediately with exactly what they're looking for, well then people are going to swipe away and TikTok is going to think that you didn't actually answer their question. That's all you have to do in order to rank for search. And now you need to know exactly what topics people are searching for. And there are 2 ways for you to be able to do this. First and foremost, you could just do a basic search for something on TikTok. And then if you scroll down a little bit, you're going to be able to see other search results. And this is going to show you other things that people are searching for. So essentially, for every search term, there's actually 5 or 6 different searches that people are performing on TikTok. So you can create 5 or 6 different pieces of content trying to rank for all of those different things. On top of that, TikTok just launched a new tool called Creator Search Insights. All you have to do is go to the search bar on TikTok, type that in, you're gonna click view, and boom, this is gonna bring you to a tool that is going to show you exactly what people are searching for on TikTok. And if you can't find the search term that you're trying to rank for in there, well, you're probably going about it the wrong way, or it's just something people aren't searching for, so you might wanna skip out on trying to actually rank for that search term. Now, like I shared with you before, only 50% of your posts should be trying to rank for search on TikTok. The other 50% of your posts need to be on things that are trending within your niche. Notice I said trending within your niche, not things that are trending broadly on TikTok. Because back in the day, you had to dance on TikTok or do something crazy like that in order to get views, but TikTok doesn't work like that at all anymore. Now, when people come onto TikTok, they get shown content that is similar to content that they've interacted with before in the past. For example, if they've interacted with political content or music content or sports content, and guess what they get shown the next time they come on a TikTok? They get shown content on those topics again. So you need to make sure that whatever content you're creating is for a topic that people have interacted with in the last 24 to 72 hours so that the next time they come on TikTok, they end up seeing your post. And there are 3 things that you need to be doing to make sure that you're posting trending content. First and foremost, you need to go to your competitors' viral videos, and I want you to go to the comment section, and you're gonna see certain search terms highlighted. These are the topics that are trending. And if you click into that, you're gonna see a bunch of different videos that are trending. So if you wanna get views like that, what you need to do is look at the format of the post, look at the hook of the post, look at the length of the post, and make sure that you're implementing all of that same exact stuff within your content. Because if you're not doing this, well, you're not gonna get views. But that's not the only way for you to be able to figure out what is trending on TikTok. The second thing that you could do is go back into TikTok Studio, where we started off in step number 1, and go to the inspiration tab. This is gonna show you inspirational videos. It's gonna show you inspirational creators, and you can even go through and see exactly what kind of content your audience is currently watching, so you can create videos just like that. And these are the easiest ways for you to be able to figure out exactly what is trending on TikTok. But there is one more, and this last one I think is really gonna help you if you're in a big niche. And that is going to be making sure that you're going to TikTok on a desktop. You'll only be able to see this on a desktop. Now, if you go under Explore right here, you're going to be able to see all the different trending videos for basically every single niche. You have singing, dance, comedy, sports, anime, relationships, blah, blah, blah. There's literally a bunch of different niches here. And on top of that, if you come to the For You page on TikTok desktop, it is going to show you basically brand new content that you haven't seen before. And this is going to reveal to you exactly how TikTok works. So if you watch this video right here, plus size girls can't dunk. So if we actually watch this video all the way through, and I'm going to put some volume on here, and on top of that, if you like it and you go to click the share button right here, if you do this and then you go back to the Explore page and then you come back to the For You page, well, now guess what you're going to get? You're actually going to get a bunch of different ways to do that same exact piece of content, because what TikTok picked up is that you interacted with that piece of content. So now they show you other pieces of content like that, and you're going to see that they're all using this trending sound. And also, they're basically all doing the same exact thing in the same exact length. And if you do this and find content in your niche, it's going to give you a bunch of different variations and several different ways that you can actually create that same piece of content. If you go through and do this, it's going to skyrocket the reach that you get. Now at this point, you know that you're not shadow banned on TikTok. You know that you need to be ranking for search and creating trending content on TikTok, but there are 2 other things that I need to make sure that you're doing. But first, I did want to emphasize how big of an opportunity it is to not only grow on TikTok in 2024, but you can finally monetize your TikTok. In fact, creators are getting paid anywhere from $1 to $20 for getting just 1,000 views once they get into the TikTok Creator Rewards program. And you need to make sure that you get into this program as fast as humanly possible, because if you're in it, create content over 60 seconds long, you're gonna be able to make a ton of money from TikTok. So that 4th thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is creating content that is actually in the right formats. And there are 3 different formats you need to be emphasizing right now. First and foremost, really short content, but never content less than 5 seconds long. If your video is less than 5 seconds long, TikTok literally will not push it out. So you wanna be focused on content that is 6 to 11 seconds long. The second type of content you need to be pushing are going to be photo carousels. These do really well on TikTok right now because TikTok is trying to compete with Instagram. So if you do photo carousels, get people to swipe all the way through to the end, guess what happens? You're gonna increase the views that you get. But please, if you're doing carousels, make sure you have text on the screen that acts as a hook that gets somebody to want to keep swiping, and you need to make sure that your description has at least 200 words, because that is how many words TikTok wants to see on those in order to get them pushed out more. And then finally, you need to make sure that you're uploading content over 60 seconds long. TikTok pays more for this content. TikTok wants to push this content, and ultimately, content over 60 seconds long is going to get way more views than any other content that you upload on TikTok. And then I'll give you a bonus tip, which is that you need to be going live and you need to be using the green screen feature. These are the 2 most important features on TikTok right now, because creators that go live get more followers, get more money, and creators that use the green screen feature typically talk about topics that people are actually interested in, as opposed to talking about topics that keep them in 200 to 300 view jail. And then that final thing that you need to make sure you're doing if you want to be able to get more followers on TikTok is you need to stop judging yourself after every single time that you post something on TikTok. If you look at your TikTok 5 minutes later, 30 minutes later, even 6 hours later, you're making a massive mistake. You should not be doing this. All you should be focused on is creating better content and trying to create content that ranks better for search or is more trending. That is the only thing you should be focused on, because 95% of your followers are going to come from 5% of your posts. In order for you to get 10,000 followers, 50,000 followers, 100,000 followers, it's probably going to come from a single post, but it might take 50 posts, 100 posts, maybe 30 posts in order for you to have that happen. So please make sure you're staying patient, and on top of that, you need to make sure that you're actually consulting with somebody that knows exactly how to grow on TikTok. And I want to be that guy for you, the same way that I helped this creator get over 100,000 followers, this creator over 200,000 followers. I want to help you too, because if you're still watching this right now, I know that you know how big of an opportunity it is to grow on TikTok right now and to get monetized, and I want to personally help you do that, which is exactly why I want you to watch this video right here that shares with you the 3 different ways that we can work together so I can guarantee that you get more followers on TikTok. What are you waiting for? I'll see you over there.